What's the closest you've come to death?
About 2 weeks ago, I was making my way home along a dark, lonely road deep in the tropical forests of Colombia. With only my headlamp cutting through the thick night and music as my companion, I sang along to ease the tension of the hour-long walk. Reaching the halfway point, my senses were heightened, scanning the ground for snakes. Then suddenly, I heard a rustling in the bushes behind me. I spun around and froze. There, staring straight at me from just 3 feet off the ground, were two large glowing eyes. The unmistakable outline of a feline face emerged from the shadows, motionless, locked onto me. A jaguar. Instantly, terror gripped me. I was alone, vulnerable, small and unarmed. The beast stood only 10 to 12 feet away, well within striking distance. I didn't have time to grab a stick, let alone a rock. My mind raced, but one instinct screamed louder than the rest. Don't run. With adrenaline surging through my veins, I did the only thing I could think of. I made myself as large as possible. Channeling every ounce of courage, I took on a threatening stance, arms raised like a Tusken raider, and unleashed the loudest, most guttural yell I could muster, charging straight at the jaguar. It blinked, then turned and vanished into the dense underbrush. I knew the terrain well. Beyond the thin screen of vegetation lay a farmer's field. But this was no time to relax. Jaguars are master predators, and it could easily circle back to stalk me. It took me a moment to summon the courage to turn my back and keep moving. I armed myself with rocks and a sturdy stick, my heart pounding with every step. Every few seconds, I cast my flashlight into the forest's edge, scanning for those haunting eyes. My foot blistered and my ankle rolled on the uneven ground, but I couldn't afford to slow down. I hurled rocks at shifting shadows, letting out another roar now and then, desperate to keep the fearsome hunter at bay. The next 30 minutes felt like an eternity, but finally, the distant lights of town came into view, offering their protective glow. The barks of dogs greeted me as I entered the village, their presence a welcome reminder of life. Shaking, drenched in sweat, and utterly relieved, I made it home. Alive, but forever changed by the encounter.